Hello, everybody. My name is Kyle Chambers, and I'm here today with Caitlin McMillan. Thank you for joining the show today, Caitlin.
Thank you for having me. It really means a lot.
Absolutely. Caitlin has competed at several virtual tournaments and also many in-person tournaments, including at the Battle of Atlanta, and she did very well, being able to compete on stage in the night show. So that's awesome as well. So our first topic for today, how honored are you to be able to earn your spot on stage at Grand Championships of the Battle of Atlanta?
It was an amazing opportunity, and I'm just very proud of myself for actually making it there. It was actually only my third NASCA win, and I made it to runoffs, and I took the win in runoffs, and I was just so excited to finally check off one of my goals for sport karate.
It's awesome you're able to accomplish your goal. I've talked to many athletes, and I know that when they actually do get to accomplishing their goal, it's awesome. The Battle of Atlanta is a very prestigious tournament that many people go to, and it was great to see many people at that tournament with the COVID restrictions not being as heavy and being able to see many people at the tournament as well. I was not the tournament, but it was great to see many people being able to enjoy the tournament as competitors and as spectators as well.
Yeah, for sure. I was so excited to see some of my old friends that I haven't seen in like a year and a half. So it was amazing.
Absolutely, that's great. So maybe talk about how cool it is for you to be able to do a demonstration of traditional kata at Virtual Fight Tour 9, and maybe talk about some of the people that will be joining you in demonstrations for the event.
Yes, so Jonah Plucker and Haley Glass will be joining me in performing for the Virtual Fight Tour 9. I want to thank Jesse Ray for giving me the amazing opportunity to be able to showcase my form there, and it really means a lot that he asked me to do it.
That's awesome. Yeah, the Virtual Fight, talking in past tense because I'm going to be posting this later,
Yes.
later on. So Virtual Fight Tour 9 was a great event. I heard a lot of great things about it. Jesse Ray had another amazing fight. I know he did very well at the Battle of Atlanta as well. So it's great that you're able to be on that show as well. So describe the experience of being able to win a prelim at the Traditional Kata Showcase hosted by myself, Kyle Chambers of KC Sports Talk. The funny thing is that I asked Jacob Parisi, who do you want to compete against? Because I was looking for competitors, and he actually chose you. Ended up being a really great matchup, and it was great that you guys, as friends, were able to compete against each other. So maybe talk about that experience as well.
Yeah, Jacob and we met in January in another virtual tournament, and we've been talking a lot, and we've been like training virtually, and it's been really nice to have a training partner. And I just thought it was amazing to, go up against him and see, how he would do. And it was just awesome as friends to go up against each other.
That's great. It was a really good even matchup, and it was a great Canada versus US matchup as well.
Thank you for running that. It was awesome.
Absolutely. It's great to have many different matchups as well. And I hope to do more matchups in the future, hopefully with more forms. I love how the 1v1 format is really cool because you get to showcase the people, A, to promote the event, and then B, to actually do the event is really cool. And to be able to promote the different athletes and their teams and their clubs is awesome too.
For sure.
So maybe you've done many virtual events. Maybe explain some of the things you've learned over your virtual year that you can take into going back into in-person tournaments.
Doing the virtual tournaments really kept me in the sport. I don't think I would be as good as I am today without doing those virtual tournaments. I think I definitely would have slacked and just not kept up with it as much and not practiced as much because I wouldn't really had like a driving force behind, and I wouldn't have had something to look forward to and something to prepare for. So definitely those tournaments really kept me going and kept me in the sport karate world over the quarantine.
That's awesome. You were able to compete at the 2019 WKC World Championships. You've had many success at WKC World Championships. Maybe talk about those and one of the moments that you cherish at WKC Championships.
Yes, I had the amazing honor to go to Worlds in 2019, and it was one of the best experiences of my life. It was amazing to get that first world champion title. And I just remember getting my scores and just like breaking down. And it was just like all my hard work had finally paid off. And I could call myself a world champion. And that's really all I've ever wanted in my sport karate career. And it was amazing.
It's great you're able to have that experience. WKC is really on the rise as far as having a lot of great competitors from all over the world, and be able to share sport karate worldwide is a really cool thing as well.
For sure. I love WKC. It's a very well organized tournament circuit.
Mhm. Thank you so much for joining the show today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. This has been KC Sports Talk, the podcast with Kyle Chambers.